trainer. This is a Life After 50. I am your host, Josh Flores, and welcome. Yes, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to season 2, episode 3. Prepare for Unova part 2. Yes. I know I just told you guys to quit it, but no, seriously, quit it. With as long as that last episode was, we still didn't even cover everything, but always we need to, before we get into the meat and the potatoes, we have to get into our story. This story almost didn't happen, just kind of like this episode. I mean, this episode was going to happen, but it was supposed to happen a lot earlier. The reason why it didn't happen a lot earlier is because I didn't have a story to tell you. I always want to tell you a story that means something to me and that relates to the episode at hand, but I couldn't think of anything. And if I couldn't think of anything, then I was like, what? I don't want to lie. So I'm like, I'm not any kind of liar. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take a little bit of time off. I'm going to run some errands. I'm going to do some stuff for myself. And I still had to do the episode. But a part of me was like, hold on. You hadn't even played Pokemon yet. Like, you have a podcast where you're talking about this game, but you didn't actually play the game. So how about you go out and play just a little bit, see what happens. And I am so glad I played just a little bit. I played the exact little bit amount to make me feel like, you know what? I have something to tell these people because, I have something to tell you. All I've ever wanted was Terrakion, Hundo. And people, we got it. Put it on screen. It feels so good. It feels so good to get it. Oh boy. What happened was, on my journey out, I was catching Pokemon and I was raiding, but I was raiding for Terrakion the most. Like, I was being a creep on people, just kind of like looking like, what are you raiding? If they send me an invite, Terrakion, sure. If it was anything else, not really, unless I really thought you needed the help, then I would jump in. But otherwise, I was looking for that Terrakion. One of the biggest reasons why I wanted to hunt Terrakion was, it was out, obviously, but it was weather boosted. The part that was weather boosted was a fighting type over here where I am in Jersey because it's cloudy weather. So in cloudy weather, you get fighting something else boosted. I don't know right now off the top of my head what it is, because a part of me is just my heart is still thumping because I got the hundo. Like, it's insane. When you catch a Pokemon that's weather boosted, yeah, their attack comes boosted, but their IVs do get a little bit boosted, and that's kind of what I was looking for. Also, when you raid the Pokemon, they are a tiny bit harder to take down, so take note of that. And as a little bonus, I got this guy. Hundo Primeape in the wild, not a Mankey. I got a Hundo Primeape. I've been wanting a Hundo Annihilate for the longest. I have a 98 shiny, I think, probably not, but it doesn't matter because I have a Hundo Primeape now that I have to evolve into Annihilate because the Master Premier Cup is happening now and I really want to use it. I don't have a team just yet that I'm thinking of, but I'm so excited. Oddly enough, before I got the Hundo Terrakion, I did get a 98 Terrakion, and I was trying to raid another Terrakion, and New Tony was going to help me out, but we didn't feel like we could duo it at the time. New Tony has the shiny Cobalion with the white and black background. Yeah, straight up fire. Seriously, sent me a picture and everything. It looks amazing. But I don't want any of that. I just wanted the Hundo. And I texted him. I was like, hey, you trying to get the other ones? And he's like, yeah. And I texted him like, I'm just trying to get the Hundo Terrakion, like, for real. Because right before that, I got this 98. Poof. And I was like, I might just rock with that, like, it's probably the best I'm ever going to get. But right after I sent that text to Tony, I got a raid invite from one of my friends from Japan. And over there, it was weather boosted because I saw the thing go down, and then it stayed on 2641. Now that 98 was like 2635. So I was like, 2641, let's go. That is the Hundo. Wrong button every time. But you know what I mean. And then getting that Primeape. Yeah. I think the button worked for that one, because that one is the real winner, because that one I'm going to use more than the Terrakion. Like, don't get me wrong, the Terrakion was a big chase and I love it, but the Primate is going to get more use in PvP Master League, because Master League is my thing by far, because I love using the strongest things possible. Why not? And why not get into the rest of the details of this Unova Tour Global? Enhance your encounters with a Black Kyurem and White Kyurem's new adventure effects debuting during Pokemon Go Tour Unova. Trainers, when Black Kyurem and White Kyurem make their global Pokemon Go debuts during Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global, their signature moves will have brand new adventure effects. Adventure effects are powerful Pokemon attacks that can be activated outside of battle to grant temporary bonus effects to help you on your Pokemon Go adventure. Adventure effects have now been reported to occur when Black Kyurem uses Freeze Shock and when White Kyurem uses Ice Burn. Plus, you can extend these adventure effects durations during the event by ranking up your tour pass. Adventure effect Freeze Shock. After using Zekrom with a Kyurem that knows the charge attack Glaciate, Glaciate will turn into the charge attack Freeze Shock. Freeze Shock will change back to Glaciate when Zekrom is separated from Kyurem. Trainers can use 500 Stardust and 5 Kyurem Candy to activate Freeze Shock's adventure effect, which casts electrically charged ice for 10 minutes. During this time, the Pokemon you encounter won't be able to move, making them easier to catch. This also makes Pokemon easier to catch, including with connected accessory devices such as the Go Plus, and the like. You can extend the timer for Freeze Shock's adventure effect in increments of 10 minutes by using more Stardust and Kyurem Candy. The timer can be extended up to 2 hours each time you tap use. And you can tap use again to add additional time up to 24 hours total. Freeze Shock cannot be active as the same time as another adventure effect regardless of the Pokemon. So let's talk about that real quick. It is a Nanab berry. It is a Nanab berry. You know, you use one of those, the bananas, and Pokemon doesn't move. It is that, but for 10 minutes, and that is amazing because I find myself at level 50 kind of getting rid of every berry except the Nanab berry, because I feel like if I can just hit the Excellent, which at this stage it's not hard on like any Pokemon, yeah, this adventure effect is amazing. I mean, I remember Gibble Community Day. What a pain in the butt. I like, wouldn't it I spent so much time just waiting for that little circle just so I can, and because Gibble's always, you know, chomping, and I hear Kyurem, you know, bounces around. Well, not I hear Kyurem even before all this fusion and all this stuff came out back in the day when Kyurem first came out, it still jumped like this. There are just some Pokemon that have more activity when it's encountered, and Kyurem is one of those Pokemon. So I really do like this adventure effect. And what is it? For 10 minutes, 5,000 Stardust and 5. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see what Iceburn has to offer. Adventure effect Iceburn. After fusing Reshiram with a Kyurem that knows the charge attack Glaciate, Glaciate will turn into the charge attack Iceburn. Iceburn will change back to Glaciate when they are separated. Now you can use 5,000 Stardust and 5 Kyurem Candy. Same exact cost to Freeze Shock, which is really good, because remember Dialga and Palkia, like their adventure effects. I understand there's like a difference in how much they cost and what you get, but obviously the value and the winner goes to Palkia, whereas over here they're equal. But we're gonna read on now. During this time, when you activate Iceburn, the target's ring in Pokemon encounters will move more slowly, making it easier to encounter excellent throws. This also makes Pokemon much easier to catch with connected accessory devices. You can extend the thing by increments of 10 minutes. It'll be active 24 hours if you want it to be, if that's what you want. Attend Pokemon Go Tour Unova, Los Angeles, or New Taipei City? No. So I don't want to read that. Trainers who attend, they get more stuff. Whatever, you get more stuff. Good for you. You're better. You think you're better than me? Probably. So during the Go Tour Unova Global, when you take on the 5-star raids Black and White Kyurem, you'll get the Fusion Energy. And you have to choose apparently a black or a white version. So it'd be cool if you had like a friend to go with, because one of you can do the one and then one of you can do the other. For trainers who choose the black version, receive Reshiram with theme special reward research rewards, and all Kyurem encountered after defeating Black Kyurem in 5-star raids will know the charge attack Glaciate. For trainers who choose the white version Zekrom badge, receive Zekrom themed special research rewards, and all Kyurem encountered after defeating White Kyurem in 5-star raids will know the charge attack Glaciate. Meaning, seems like Kyurem in raids is going to know the charge attack Glaciate, and the only way it will not is if you do not choose a single version. Now, I heard about this trainer who does not choose. He calls himself a colorless trainer, where he doesn't choose. He never chose red, blue, or yellow team. And I wonder if he does this. Like, will you have to like roll, like literally do battles in order to try to encounter Glaciate, like as a special? I don't know, but that's somewhat interesting to me. Progress your Tour Pass for enhanced adventure effects. The Tour Pass is a free limited time progression track during Pokemon Go Tour Unova that offers rank rewards and bonuses. By completing past tasks and collecting tour points, you can earn rewards, increase your rank, and improve your event bonuses. Each time you reach a major milestone, you'll increase your event bonuses. During Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global, you'll increase your catch XP and extend the duration of Freeze, Shock, or Ice Burn's adventure effect for each major milestone you hit. For trainers who choose the black version Reshiram badge tier 2 rewards, you'll get 1.5 catch XP, 1.5 adventure effect duration for Black Kyurem's Free Shock. For tier 3 rewards, you get 2 times catch XP and 2 times adventure effect. And for tier 4, you'll get 3 times catch XP and 3 times adventure effect for Black Kyurem. Now, for white version Zekrom badge, it'll be the exact same thing. With White Kyurem, it'll be 1.5 times catch XP plus the 1.5 adventure effect duration. Then it'll go to 2 times. Then it will go to 3 times. Literally mirroring the everything is mirrored except the actual adventure effect. Now it's like, which one should you choose? If you are going to choose any of them to use, Palkia, Spatial Rend. Like, that's not even a joke. Like these are good and everything, but I want more shinies of the other stuff. So Palkia is going to be used. These things are very valuable. They're going to be very valuable in the future, I am sure. I just don't like that Pokemon Go is kind of doing this thing where it's like, hey, we're gonna crank up the difficulty at which you catch Pokemon, but we have a solution for it. It's like, yeah, but you invented the problem. Just turn that stuff down, man. Okay. So what you want to know for these Pokemon, Black Kyurem is a dragon and a ice type, meaning that if you want a weather boosted one, you're going to want, windy weather and snow, which if it's snowing and you're playing this, God bless you, because wow, you have a huge heart for playing. And I mean, I would. But I'm just insane. That has nothing to do with my heart. My brain is just messed up. Anyway, Kyurem, to take it down, black or white Kyurem, doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the adventure effect and the energy for each of them when you fuse them. Another thing that matters is the Kyurem's IVs. That is going to dictate the white and black Kyurem's IVs is going to be the Kyurem. It is not going to be the Zekrom or the Reshiram. It does not matter if Zekrom or Reshiram have their legacy moves of Fusion Flare and the Thunderbolt one. But Kyurem will only change into white and black Kyurem and know that special move Ice Burn and Freeze thing with Freeze Burn and Ice Shock Drive. Those are different Pokemon, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is how you're gonna take it down. You're gonna take it down with Dragon, Fairy, Fighting, Rock, and Steel. Don't use Electric, Grass, and Water. I mean, look, I made a boo-boo today. I was using a Metagross against a Cobalion. I guess my game recommended it because it had Earthquake. Never used a recommended. You know, that's my bad. But when you do get Black Kyurem is going to be a Pokemon that you're going to want to use for the charged attacks. That's because the fast attacks it gets: Shadow Claw, Dragon Tail. Those are the only two. Dragon Tail does a good amount of fast move damage, but it generates a poor amount of energy. In that case, you would want to use Dragon Breath, but since it doesn't have access to it, Shadow Claw is going to be your thing that you can use. Now, the charge moves that it gets access to are Stone Edge, Blizzard, Iron Head, Outrage, Fusion Bolt, and Free Shock, meaning that you need to get your hands on this Pokemon. Remember, if you get like a 94, I guess if you had to split hairs, that was like your best one. But remember, don't power up or fuse your best one until the very, very, very end. I know you want that shiny Dex entry and all that stuff or whatever, but please, for this Pokemon, because it is so attack weighted, please just at least make sure there's 15 in attack. Whatever the IVs are, let's compromise. Meet me halfway. Can you meet me? And make sure that the IVs are at least 15 in attack. So those are the moves that it gets access to. Now we go to White Kyurem. White Kyurem, to take it down, it's going to be the exact same thing. Dragon, Fairy, Fighting, Rock, and Steel. The fast attacks it gets access to are Dragon Breath, Steel Wing, and Ice Fang. Although Dragon Breath and Steel Wing are good moves, well, Steel Wing got a nerf, but Dragon Breath is always a good move, especially because you get that same type attack bonus. You still do get that same type attack bonus with Ice Fang. Ice Fang is the one that got a buff to its energy generation, and I've been encountering both Kyurems, and this is the one that's deadliest to my team because I love running Rhyperion, Tapu Bulu in this meta. Of course, yeah, of course. But the charge moves that it learns, or it can learn, are Blizzard, Ancient Power, Dragon Pulse, Focus Blast, Fusion Flare, and Ice Burn. You know, do with what you do. Me personally, for PvP, Ice Burn, Fusion Flare. If you have an extra one lying around, throw Focus Blast on it. I don't know. Do what you do. Do whatever you want. But remember, look at these Pokemon for a second. 310 in attack, 183 defense, 245 in HP. Same exact thing with the other Kyurem. Now let's look at Mewtwo. 300 in attack, 182 defense, 214. These Pokemon, even if you get like a 94 or something, still beat Mewtwo in a tie. It's insane. Not many Pokemon can beat Mewtwo, and should, because Mewtwo is that's it. Mewtwo is that's it, but Mewtwo is not that's it. Oh, real quick, thank you. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. Just thank you for everything. Let's get back to it. All right, trainers, remember, later this week, you are going to have Reshiram and Zekrom. Reshiram is going to be Thursday. Zekrom is going to be Friday. Get your hands on literally one of each or the shiny if you want. I believe the shiny of the Zekrom fuse is dictated on the Kyurem as well. Either way, the goal is to like literally have fun. Make sure you have your friends, your path to get there, like a thing like, you know, to the bathroom, ways to eat, bring food with you. Extra battery packs, cables for other people, possibly, you know, they come very short now, so you don't have to, you know, carry around like long crazy cables, but battery packs for sure. You know, the right bag, 2 straps, you know, if you're gonna play the whole entire event, 2 straps, don't one strap it, no matter how comfortable you think the bag is, it just 2 strap it all the way. Make sure you research the weather beforehand. Is it going to work in your favor? Is it going to work against you somehow? Sunscreen, sunblock, tan lotion if you're that kind of person. I don't know. Just bring, I don't know what kind of weather you're going to have. I don't know what kind of weather I'm going to have. Even if I look at the thing, the weather here is so fickle in Jersey, so I can never really count on the forecast. But remember, wear comfortable shoes, download the assets, make space in your item inventory, in your Pokemon inventory. I don't know what else to say, but you need to prepare as much as possible. Get these tour passes, spend a little bit of money. If you're watching this video, spend a little, and you're on the, if you've gotten here, spend a little bit of money on the game. And thank you for spending, you know, time on the video. Anyway, trainer, I hope that helped. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And until next time, remember, you don't have to be the very best. You already are. Okay, love you. Bye.